Welcome back to The Witcher 3 Blood and Wine. Last time, we broke the curse on the Trastamara estate and saved Marlene. Off camera, Geralt brought her back to the villa that I'd been gifted, and I started to renovate the place. In the meantime, we're going to do some quests to catch up with characters we've met so far before we continue on and talk to Regis. This is Guillaume, the guy I saved from the Shalemar.
Your wound. Feeling better?
It's healing splendidly, though I am to avoid trouble for some time. To be frank, that is precisely why I wish to speak with you.
Want me to stand in for you? Take on some trouble on your behalf?
That could very well be the case. You see, there is a maiden, nay, a lady. I suspect someone's cast an ill spell upon her. A curse, perhaps.
Oh, well, I can deal with curses.
She suddenly grew cold, haughty, and distant, though the night before she was flirtatious and alluring.
Tut tut, Witcher. You jest, yet the matter is grave. Though true, the lady in question is dear to my heart. I shall not deny it. I fear she has fallen victim to ill magic, and knows no one she could turn to for help.
Alright, let's get down to business.
What makes you think she might be cursed?
You must keep all I say to yourself, I beg you. I would never dare to be so indiscreet normally, yet I'm troubled about her, for her. Vivienne shuns the company of others. Though the fairest maid at court, she keeps men at a distance. I thus determined I would resort to trickery.
Trickery? That even befitting of a knight?
In war, yes. And what is love if not battle? As it were, one evening I crouched in hiding
Way to rationalize
her
it.
seamstress's home. As Vivienne emerged from it, I too emerged, ever so gently but convincingly collided with her, then promptly offered to escort her home. She consented. At first, all augured well. I proposed a more scenic route. She agreed. I made kindly forays into conversation, and she even began to respond as we neared the end of our route.
Then suddenly,
mid-speech, from her mouth there flew a most hideous shriek. I stopped stone cold in my tracks while she turned red, then promptly ran off. I did not give chase that time. I attempted to approach her on several ensuing occasions, to learn what had happened, for I feared she had become entangled in some trouble. I noted that often, come night, she ventures into the woods, where I've seen her walk about a glade near a pool. I've striven on occasion to follow her, but lost track each time. It seemed then she'd melted into the air.
Very interesting.
tell me more about Vivienne. Who is she? What's her story?
She's Her Enlightened Highness's lady-in-waiting. Her mother was a lady-in-waiting, her father a knight. That is all I've learnt, for the Duchessa grows angry when asked about her. Vivienne spends her days within the palace walls. Yet we are in luck, for she has been named the tourney's patroness this year. Thus, each participant will be granted an audience with her.
Got a problem then. See, I'm not a participant.
I've devised a solution already. You shall take my place in the lists and thus gain the chance to speak to her.
There's always a tournament.
I was looking forward to winning the tourney, very much so. Yet for Vivienne, I am prepared to sacrifice anything.
This tourney, how's it work exactly?
It is the year's grandest and most important contest. Knights from all corners come to face off for the grand prize. And more importantly, for glory. A demanding test of knightly prowess in horsemanship, marksmanship, and fencing. I qualified for the first time, had great hopes of winning. Yet...
Yeah, I get it. Anything for Vivienne. Fine, I'll look into it. Gotta admit, piqued my curiosity.
I shall be forever in your debt. Now, we must ensure you are not
kinda
eliminated from the tourney before you can meet Vivienne.
Meaning?
We're gonna cheat?
Could you show me how you shoot, ride, and fight, perchance? And you must learn the tourney rules, know how to apply them in practice. I did not mean to suggest I doubt your abilities. Everyone must train, even a witcher. Besides, the tourney contests must surely differ, require skills you don't usually apply, races above all. The choice is yours. Where shall we start?
Oh, I'll tell you about races.
Roach could use some wind in her mane. Let's go for a ride.
Come with
If
me.
this turns out to be nothing, then I'll just
Tourney's
skip.
race differs from others you might
And I'll
have
just
taken
skip to
part
the
in.
end.
You shall not.
Alright guys, so I skipped the training montage so we wouldn't waste some time.
Would see on the Duchy's banners.
So now, we're going to do a little save
And the rose.
and get with this tourney.
Greetings. Want to join the lists?
Naturally, we must first see to formalities, however. At Guillaume's request, I have looked into your personal history in its heraldic aspects.
Really? What did you come up with?
My findings show you may take part as Geralt of Rivia,
What a surprise.
or as the Honorable Ravix of Forhorn. It's not every year we have a combatant who can boast of 2 crests. Which do you prefer?
Kinda curious what you could have learned about Geralt of Rivia.
In the year
Oh, I bet they're gonna explain it to
1267,
people who haven't read the
a
books here.
certain Geralt, a member of the Witches' Guild, was knighted by Queen Meve and dubbed Geralt of Rivia. This was in honor of his distinguished service at the Battle of the Bridge, said structure spanning the Yaruga. But I wager you know of which battle I speak.
Yeah, those were the days. Kahir and I led a fistful of Nordlings against an entire Nilfgaardian battalion. Won that battle just because we absolutely had to cross the river.
That was on their way to save Ciri. That knighthood lasted about 3 days, and then he couldn't keep his mouth shut and it all went to hell. Regis was in that battle too.
Ravix of
Dandelion as
Forlorn?
well.
How'd you manage to dig that up?
Here in Toussaint, we treat heraldry very seriously. One visit to the ducal archives. That is all I needed to acquire the necessary information. Ravix of Forhorn was the name under which you attended a feast honoring Princess Pavetta, daughter of Queen Calanthe of Sintra, on the occasion of her 15th birthday.
That's actually right.
That was the party where Dunny, that is Emperor Emir of our Emrys before he was emperor, was betrothed to Pavetta. So that's how Ciri's parents got together. Let's
Geralt,
join as who we
not
really
about
are.
to fight
though.
under a false name.
You may now take the shield bearing your crest.
I'm a witcher. Shields aren't something witchers ever use in combat.
Who mentioned using it in combat? Not I. The shield commemorates your participation in the tourney. You may take it as a souvenir.
In that case, thanks.
Have you been instructed
Oh,
as to
that's
the
nice.
tourney's challenges, prizes, and vows? If not, I do hope you will allow
Well, I'm
me
gonna
to
have him tell me about him, but you guys are gonna skip to the end.
Feels like I know everything I'd ever want to know about chivalric tourneys.
Splendid. In that case, you must make your vow. Upon what would you like to swear it?
I vow on the love of my lady, Yennefer of Vengerberg, to respect the chivalric virtues.
May the gods succor you in your endeavors to overcome. Sign here, please, then fill out these forms. That is all I need from you. Now, as arranged by Guillaume, you shall be fitted with appropriate armor for the tourney.
Shiny.
You have also been assigned a tent for the tourney's duration.
Vows are all
It
well and
stands
good.
near the arena. Good luck.
Paperwork is serious.
Right, Edrica clans, duck's nipple.
The archer.
Did he say dog's nibbles?
I like. Maybe this year they'll pop off another onlooker.
Let's get this party started.
Geralt, well, I'll be. Have you decided to turn knight errant?
All jesting aside, here on a job. You in the 22?
Am I? Ha! I shall square off against Renfan of Atre. I saw him just moments ago, a nervous wreck, stuffing his nose with fish steak, no less, as if that would aid his determination.
Guessing that's against the rules.
But who's to tell the Nilfgaardian what to do? Listen, Geralt, I've a tip for you. The timing of your marksmanship duel is such that you shall have the sun in your eyes.
Makes no difference to me either way.
Nor will it give you any pleasure. Since, as it is, we must both wait, play me in a round of Gwent. Should you win, I shall swap with you. To me, a southerner, the sun is no hindrance.
Let's play.
Never turn down a round of Gwent.
I'll see you guys on the other side of the hand.
I congratulate you. We shall swap as agreed. We've passed the time rather nicely. Lady Vivian should appear forthwith. I'm off to face my first challenge.
Good luck.
Good luck, but not too good.
Fair knights, I salute you. The honor and duty of tourney patron have fallen to me this year. Fight honorably, so that I may bestow upon one of your number the tourney's grand prize. You have sworn your vows. You have readied body and soul. The time has come to test them.
Well, I'd better win, huh?
Behold home Akispark of the Mechtian royal line. His name's quite the mouthful, a true challenge to rhyme.
Nice.
His targets to be hit centrally and true are the ones in blue. Against him new blood, a knight unknown till now. Sir Geralt of Rivia, give us a bow.
No. I'll give you a head nod.
The targets he must with his quarrels thread are red.
May the better man win.
Fair enough. At least he doesn't seem like an asshole.
Like a lover ghostly grasping but one fair teat, Geralt's half strewn twixt joyous victory and bitter defeat. Geralt jumps ahead.
I think I won there, guys. Although I knocked one of his targets down.
Sir Geralt of Rivia has trounced his foe, pounded him soundly, immersed
Okay, I didn't
him in
pound
woe.
him. Ooh, it's got a Rivia symbol on the crossbow.
Your prize, sir. A crossbow adorned with your crest. I congratulate you.
Thank you, my lady. Would you tell me about the other prizes?
Alas, I cannot devote more time to you than to the other combatants. I have duties to attend to. Forgive me.
My medallion's vibrating strongly. Can only mean one thing. Magic.
The explanation is disappointing, I'm afraid. The fragrance I use, it's mixed by a sorceress.
Yennefer made lots of money by
Lose to
selling
an opponent
cosmetics
such as you is a victory
that
of
he
its
magicked
own.
up.
Accept my congratulations as well.
Thanks.
Something looks wrong with his bow. Alright guys, it's time for the horsemanship competition. Hey, the Corvo Bianco refurbishment is done. I can check my place. Once I'm done.
And he's up!
Go, go, go.
With a thunderous roar, hoofs pound the ground. No legion of drummers could make such a sound.
Monsters, wildcats, bandits, trample all, for I come!
I think it might be better to just slow down and make sure you hit all the targets.
Not so fast, Roach.
Witcher, good luck on the path.
Go, go.
I'd rather stop and do it than I think that's a better strategy. I hope that's a better strategy.
Let's go.
What? Why are there two ways to go? Goats. Getting there. Oh, nice.
Run, Roach.
Good luck on the path.
I think we're almost there.
So close! Will he last? Endure and keep pace!
Whew, I think I completed it. As to whether I did well, it got done.
A race of such style, such grace, such speed. To watch was a pleasure.
I wouldn't call
a
it
treat
stylish, graceful, or speedy.
To honor our entrance, praise each fair knight. We shall feast from eve till dawn's first light. The finest of wine and food shall be served. If you've blood in your veins,
Delicious.
come collect what's deserved.
I congratulate you. Here, your price. A saddle adorned with your crest.
Many thanks.
By the way, my maid saw a man with white hair sneak out of my tent. Would you know who it might have been?
Couldn't tell
No
ya.
idea.
How juvenile.
Shoulda hooted, buddy.
Congratulations on your win. In stellar style, no less. Ah, I no longer regret I was not able to participate. Almost.
If your
We
hand
must
is
drink
hurt,
to
how
this.
come you're
Come with
casually
me to the
eating
feast.
out of it?
We shall await Vivian together.
Maybe you just chickened out? Didn't think you could do it?
So, any thoughts on Vivian?
Her beauty's striking.
That is not what I ask.
Still too early to say anything I'd be willing to stand behind. Managed to figure one thing out. She uses powerful magic, masking illusions.
Do you mean to say she might in truth look different than she seems?
Only guessing right now. Found some clues. Got me wondering if your beloved Vivian's not a Bruxa.
A Bruxa? You mean a vampiress?
Not sure yet.
We've still some time before Vivian arrives. Let us drink.
I'll share one with you.
To Vivian, may you find the means to aid her.
To Vivian.
When I first laid eyes on her, I finally understood what all those poems and ballads were trying to say.
Love's not poetry alone. Sometimes it's prose. Sometimes it's just plain ugly.
You say that only because you do not know Vivian as I do. A life with her would be sweetness itself.
Actually, you don't
very
know
good
her
point.
well either.
Throwing down the gauntlet.
Your presence at this tourney is an affront to my honor. I demand satisfaction.
Head to the nearest brothel then.
Coward. Mounted combat in the main arena. I challenge you.
Okay.
Since you insist, I'm all yours.
You shall bitterly regret deserting my mother's army once I'm done with you. I'll wash away the stain of your cowardice.
Let's get this over with. Quick.
3, 2, 1.
Let's see if I can make it work, guys. Oh, we traded blows. Got him!
That's stench.
For reasons unknown except to them, the gods have chosen to punish me with defeat. But do not think your cowardice will be forgotten.
Damn it. You still going on about that? Need to clear this up once and for all. Had to abandon your mother's camp back then because someone else needed my help. Badly. Couldn't refuse them. Didn't want to, in fact.
You mean to say you had a secret mission, set off to accomplish it, having vowed to tell no one of its nature, until you did?
Basically.
Something like that. Minus the vow. And, I'd still rather not divulge the nature of my secret mission. Can you accept that as justification?
In agreeing to duel, you proved yourself a true knight. Thus, I accept your word as that of a man of honor.
Glad to hear it. Now I got work to do.
He had to save Ciri at the time. When doesn't he have to save Ciri? Well, okay. The only times he doesn't have to save Ciri are when Ciri has to save him.
my heart swells to behold this beautiful celebration of valor and honor, and to witness you, who embody the chivalric virtues in your lives, strive for greatness. Yet, after a time of combat must come a time of peace and respite. Thus, I invite all who fought in the tourney to this feast held in your, and none other's, honor. And should any among you crave solitude, private tents await you nearby. The group melee shall take place on the morrow. Glory shall be within grasp for each and every one of you. The best among you shall have the honor to face our reigning champion, the famed Gregoire de Gourgon, victor of last year's tourney.
He's a big guy. I wonder if that
Celebrate,
Gorgon
make merry,
moniker doesn't
revel
have a
as
little
you will,
truth behind it.
Yet be mindful of the trial that awaits you tomorrow.
Follow her. We shall meet in your tent before your last contest. You must help her.